Hey guys, this is welcome with a video, and today I'm going to be talking about a company that I just started. Well, I didn't start it. I started it actually in the summer, I think in July, and I stopped doing it just because I got bored of it. But then on Sunday last week, I was like, you know what, let's start it back up because I had it all here. I was like, you know what, let's just start it back up since I was getting bored of just like doing YouTube, and I wasn't getting bored of doing YouTube, but I wanted to do something else on the side. So I'm not just making YouTube videos. I'm also doing like something like productive, I guess you can say. So I started it back up and I made an Instagram for it. It has 850 followers. That's pretty insane. So I'm gonna have both links in the description right now. I'm gonna have the Instagram and the website link. I'm gonna have a picture of the website right now also because I want to talk about a little bit about it, just so I can sort of promote the business a little bit, so you guys can go check it out if you guys want to. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna be selling 8 colors of these grips. They're pretty cool. I've been using them since the summer. I actually use orange. This is my favorite. So if you guys are gonna get some, you should get orange. Like, they're my favorite. Orange isn't even my favorite color, but like they just look so good on the Xbox One controller for some reason. I just love them so much. But I also do use blue since blue is my favorite color. Sometimes I'll just mix them up and use blue and orange. I don't know. I just like to mix it up sometimes. And so yeah, and I'm also having a sale, which is good. You guys can use coming back. So like I'm coming back, like the business is coming back and stuff like that. You can get like, I think it's 25% off. So if you guys want to use that code, you guys can use it and get some cheap grips. They're only $3 anyway, so they're pretty cheap either way, but you guys can get it a little bit cheaper, and that's pretty cool, I guess, if you guys are looking to get some grips. And I want to talk about a little bit about the grips themselves. So I stopped using control freaks for these grips just because I had the Vortex grip, or I had the Vortex control freaks, which they're comfortable and all that stuff, but like after you start pushing on them a lot and stuff, since I play stick and move, if you guys don't know, so I'm playing Black Ops 3, I'm clicking like on like the stick to jump and stuff, and I'm clicking on it all the time, and it just starts to hurt my thumb. And every time I finish like playing, my thumb would like be puffed up and stuff from playing, since I play for like 8 hours pretty much. I play like all day, and after I stopped playing Black Ops 3, my fingers would be like all puffed up from the control freaks and stuff. So then I tried to use my grips, because I didn't use them at first, but then I tried to use them, and then they just got so comfortable. And like if you like, there's like padding on them and stuff, and they're so comfortable. And they didn't feel that different from control freaks. They feel a little bit different since they're not as tall as control freaks, but they're way more comfortable. So I think that's a good trade-off. Like, they're not as tall, but they're way more comfortable. So that's what I've been using. I've been using the orange ones, orange and blue. So yeah, you guys can go check out the website in the description. And also, I've been sponsoring some players and YouTubers and some Instagram pages and stuff like that. I actually sponsored a page called COD Trick, and they have, I think, like 23,000 or 30,000 followers. So that's pretty crazy. So if you guys are looking to get sponsored, you guys can DM me on Twitter at Tactic Grips, and you can talk about it, I guess. I'm looking to sponsor like anybody, basically. There's 3 levels. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen right now of all the levels. So there's bronze, which I'm pretty sure you only get a code, and you get like every like 10 sales you get a free pair of grips. And then there's silver, which is you get a code, a 10% off code, and then you also get every 5 sales you get a pair of grips. And then there's gold, where you get free grips, you get promotion, you get your own bundle, you get all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. And gold, you have to have 10,000 followers. And then silver, I think you have to have, there's more things for silver, since I made that like a week ago, and I actually just added some more like 2 days ago, I think. So there's some more things. So if you guys want to talk about that, you guys can come to me. And there's only, I think you have to have 1,000 followers for silver, and then for bronze you can have like any amount of followers. You can have like 0 followers, you can have 100 followers, you can have 1,000,000 followers. But actually no, if you have 1,000,000 followers, you can have the gold one, but you can have 1,000,000 followers and have the bronze one too if you want. But I don't recommend having the bronze one if you have 1,000,000 followers. But yeah, you guys can go check out the website, the Instagram page. I'm not using Twitter for it just because the Twitter is too hard to run with Instagram and the website all in one. So, and I'm the only person running this business, so I only want to use Instagram since it's way easier to use and there's more followers on it. So I just want to use that, and it's way easier to get in contact with like sponsors and stuff, or the sponsor people that I'm sponsoring, I'm trying to say. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys want to check out the website, that'd be awesome. You guys can check out the Instagram, you guys can do all that stuff, that'd be awesome. And you guys can also use code coming back for 25% off. And I recommend the orange grips, by the way. I recommend the orange grips or the blue grips. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. Check out the website, check out the Instagram, check out all that stuff. Hey guys, want to see some guys in the next video.